Yo, I'm about to go get 3D printed in my Tails cosplay, so I gotta get ready right now. But I am pretty excited about it. I don't think I've never been 3D printed before. I figured this would be like a good cosplay. My Tails cosplay is probably like the most marketable cosplay that I have. This place called Mimey, I believe that's how you say it. Mimey makes 3D prints of you. You can get yourself 3D printed. And they actually reached out to me. They wanted me to come out to them and like in cosplay and get a 3D print. So I'm going to go do that. So I should probably go do that like right now instead of yapping to a camera. Yeah, that would be useful. Anyway, I will see you guys when I'm there. Y'all thought you were gonna get by without reading our verse of the day. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Get out your Bibles. All right, so we are reading out of 1 Timothy 4:12 in the NIV version. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. I thought there was more for some reason, but no, that's a nice verse. I like that one. All right, makeup is done and outfit is done, and we are currently on our way with my dad. Hi, Dad. Anytime I cosplay a character, I like to change it a little bit just to like add some variety. So like I forgot I had this bandana right here and I added that. I actually bought this for the first time I ever cosplay Tails like over 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize it's been that long. And I also forgot, well, I didn't forget actually, that's a lie, but I remembered that I had this pin that I made with GSJJ enamel pins, which by the way can use link in my bio. Yeah, and you should check them out. Anyway, I designed my own Tails pin based off my version of Tails right here with my Tails with the brown because I did that. I don't know. Anyway, and I didn't change a whole lot. I just added those couple things. I already have a massive wig headache and I took a Motrin, so hopefully I'll survive. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Oh, I also forgot my fangs. But it's not a big deal because it's just like a small detail. But I don't know how long this is gonna take. I guess we'll see. It's about half an hour from where I live or so. So I'm pretty sure I don't think it'll be too long. But yeah, I'll see you guys in there. Okay guys, so we are at Mimey right now and I just finished putting on the rest of my Tails cosplay, my Tails. And I'm excited to get scanned. Anyway, I feel cute and I am super excited. I will see you guys there. One of the grommets of my belt just came off and my belt is like totally falling apart. I really need a new one. I've had it since like 2021. Yeah. Whoopsie.
Think of the rug as a column. Anything outside of the rug will be out of focus. That's the focal point of the cameras. There's just a small area that's inside that's outside of the focal area. The lights do not flash, but they get super, super bright. So I'm going to have you look between the posts. You don't want to stare at the lights. Okay? We don't want thin cross-sectional areas, so like this would be bad. 2 fingers are kind of okay. You know, we don't want to do things like this. I can make that happen for you if that's absolutely what you want, but you're probably going to break it.
Okay.
Okay, you're ready to go. How are you going to pose and...
I can think of something. Can I go in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
So we'll check that. We'll check that kind of stuff. We're connected down here.
So maybe, is this good then?
Yeah. Turn, tilt a little bit, give me a smile.
And then you can come and look at them.
Okay, shake it out.
Okay. I'm excited.
So I want to look here. 2, 1. Okay. Hello.
Like this.
Yep.
bend both legs just a hair. There you go.
Yep. 3, 2.
Lucky baby costume.
Oh, heart, that's cute. I
Yeah.
like that.
The
Okay.
heart. Tattoo behind
Yes.
Oh. Yay!
Okay.
Come look.
You'll see the,
Yay!
you'll see the tail and all that. Lose all the air.
Oh, I love that one.
I think so.
That might be mine. My favorite.
So we'll generate the model based off of 40,000 unique points per photograph.
Wow. Yeah, we were thinking the heart hands is my favorite.
Oh, okay.
I'm just really glad my tails are wanting to cooperate today, just because they're a little heavy. Like sometimes you can see the backs of them, but they're actually cooperating today.
Believe it or not, that rug helps a lot because there's a lot of details on there for tracking.
Oh, on the rug?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was just like to like a marker to like see where to put the base and like where to stay. But it
We're
actually.
going to cut that off. That helps in the
Oh.
photogrammetry of generating the model. It helps
Oh.
align where the cameras are at.
That's really cool.
You found her.
I'm alive! That is just so cool. Okay, so we just got out and I took out my contacts because my eyes were burning, but oh my gosh, that was a lot more than I thought it was gonna be, and I am super stoked. Chris was showing me like behind the scenes about how they make the prints. He was showing me what they do behind the scenes, and a lot of what they do is similar to how other companies like Disney and Pixar make their movies. It's like the similar program, and that's pretty much what I want to do. Like, I want to do YouTube obviously, but I want to go to college for art and animation, so it was like a mini like school lesson or something, because like he was showing me what he does and all this stuff, all the little intricacies, and it was very fascinating to learn about animation and rigging and the programs that he uses and all that stuff. It was just so cool. It was a very cool experience, and I am so glad that this company reached out to me to like do this with me. Like this is just really cool. They did tell me that this place that I went to in Ohio, apparently they're the only branch that actually does the process in person. So everywhere else they actually have to like send the files over to someone else who can do it for them. This company, Miami, in this location is the only place where they can actually do it in person. So it was a very intriguing, interesting, fascinating experience. I'm like a thesaurus. It was quite an experience. It was just really cool seeing all that, and I am so excited to get my figurine and show you guys because it looks so freaking cool. And I'm probably gonna take my wig off because, oh my gosh, the wig headache is insane. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I hope you guys are able to get this done too, because this is quite an experience. Are y'all ready to see the figurine? I don't think you're ready to see the figurine. All right, give me a drum roll, please. Oh my goodness! Look how cute this thing is. Okay, wait, I think it would be better to see it out of the container. These things are super freaking fragile. I thought, like, we had just gone like in the car and we were driving back home after picking this up. I actually thought, because we hit a sharp turn or something, or I wasn't ready, and it like fell over pretty quickly, and I thought I broke it, but thankfully nothing broke. No, nothing broke. Oh, my ears blend nicely into my wig. That is cool. That's my name right there. And there's also the year on the back. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this beauty. That is moi. This is just so cool. Wow. Oh. You get to even like, you can kind of see that I'm wearing my contacts as well. Even like the fur on my ears and like little hearts. I love the hearts. And my tails. Ooh. There's like little grass. Oh my gosh, this is just so cute. And it actually has like an interesting texture. It's not like smooth. It has like a sandstone finish. I think that's what because they also sent care instructions, which we'll go over later. But yeah, it has like this nice like sandstone kind of finish, which I actually like. I like the texture. You get to also see my little feetsies. Oh my goodness. I've never had a figurine of myself ever. Cosplayers, if there was a particular cosplay that you're just like really proud of and you wanted to see it in a 3D figurine kind of form, I would definitely recommend going to Miami Global. They have other locations, but the one I went to was in Youngstown, Ohio. I would highly recommend going to the one in Youngstown just because they do literally everything on site at that location. Is the only one that they do that, like including the photo shoot, but also like the rendering process and the 3D printing process. Like they do everything there. Plus you'll get your figurine quicker, by the way. Plus everyone there is so nice. There are 2 people that work there and they are just they are the sweetest. They are very nice. So cosplayers, if you are interested in going to Miami Global, there are some things that you need to be aware of. So I'm going to tell you that right now. Whenever you are picking your cosplay, make sure you consult with the staff first before even going there, just so that like they can give you a rundown of what to expect and so they can also see what they're working with. The number one thing that you have to remember is that it won't come out one for one onto the model. As you can see, there were some details that were lost. Nothing major because, you know, like there's a lot of color and like, you know, like the details that would be for this cosplay, like the tails and whatnot. Like I don't have a lot of like minuscule details, what I'm trying to say. But if your cosplay has like intricate lace detail that you hand embroidered, or like, I don't know, just like really intricate details, maybe not the best cosplay to use with this. You can literally wear whatever cosplay your heart desires. If you wanna go in with an ornate, intricate, detailed cosplay in all black with no colors, go right. By all means, go right ahead. There's nothing stopping you. But it probably just won't come out exactly how you want it to. Small details might be lost. Vibrant colors and textures are a yes. Please wear them, or if you want to, of course. The staff that I talked to, they were very pleased with the costume that I picked just because it was so vibrant and it came out so well. They also had, I think I got a video of like the Sonic figure that they did. It was probably my favorite figure there. That was my favorite one because it was just so vibrant and it looked very nice. So I definitely recommend trying to like wear a more vibrant cosplay. And also, as you saw in the vlog, there was a little rug that you have to stand on for the photo shoot. So if you're going as a cosplayer, please make sure that your cosplay can be contained within that rug, because I was almost a little bit worried that my tails actually wouldn't fit on the rug. I think it just barely fits within like the perimeter area. I know math. So if you're wearing like a big ball gown or a big mech suit, probably don't wear that, just for the size sake. I don't think that'll be too much of an issue for a lot of people, but just letting you know. But if you are going as a cosplayer, please make sure you book an appointment. Don't just like walk in there. They do take walk-ins, but they do want to consult with you about your cosplay first. So just, if you're a cosplayer, book an appointment. So whenever you walk in there, you can go in and like look at all the figurines that they have done and all the stuff that they do, because they don't just do like mini-me's, they also have other things, but this is just the one that I did. I'm gonna move that here. So you go in there and you go into that photo booth, like with all the lights all around there. There are dozens of cameras there, by the way, like dozens and dozens, just like all around, so they can like get your entire figure, pun intended. Don't stare into the light, stare in between the pillars. And make sure whenever you get your photos done, just like with any cosplay picture, make sure that you know like what poses you're doing and like don't be like me. But here's the thing, I really suck at posing and modeling. I don't know why. It's so awkward for me and I don't like it. I just want someone to tell me how to pose so that I don't look like an awkward stick or something. If you are having a hard time with poses, then they'll probably help you out, especially because like the poses, like they're kind of picky with poses, but it's only because these figurines are so fragile. They don't want anything that is like too small, so like fingers spread apart. I couldn't do peace signs, which is like my go-to pose. Anything that's like really thin. Oh yeah, thin materials as well for your cosplay. Well, I mean, you can wear thin materials, those just be like thickened during the rendering process. So like my ears here, like I don't know if you can see, but like the tufts of my ears were not that thick, so they had to go do that themselves, which it's not really a big deal to me, but just be mindful of that as well. Anyway, they just don't want anything that's like too small or like that could potentially be fragile. So basically nothing with fingers really. If you do, it has to be contained like within yourself. Like they had, like I couldn't do anything like this. Couldn't even do this. I had to do this right here. But of course they'll help you with poses with all that as well, so you don't have to really think about too much beforehand. So after you do like a few poses, then they'll bring you back and you can look at all the photos that the cameras took. There's like a bunch of photos, there's like 200 photos, but they'll just like go through like your poses and you get to choose one. Then once you're all set, then you just have to wait a couple weeks or so. I think I waited just under 3 weeks, like 2.5 weeks or something like that for my figure. So you'll wait some time and then you get to go pick it up in the store, which is another reason why I would recommend going to the one in Youngstown, because they do everything there and you get to actually pick up your figurine there. Especially with how fragile these are, I can't imagine how easy it is to transport them, so just pick it up there. They also give you care instructions just to make sure like you know what you're doing, because these aren't just like a regular figure. You have to take care of them. And you can read the entire thing for yourself if you get one. I'm just gonna like briefly run through the list. So the number one thing that they told me, like they very emphasized to me, and it's also emphasized on this paper, no water whatsoever, none, zero, zilch. No wet hand, don't touch this if you have wet hands. Don't submerge it in water, don't try to clean it with water, don't touch it with water at all. No water, none. Except to hydrate yourself, go hydrate yourself. Also no humidity, because you know, water vapor and stuff. Just nothing. Just like with most things, you'll have to dust this like every once in a while. You can brush this and clean this with a clean, brand new toothbrush. Please don't use your toothbrush to clean this. Or you can use a small brush, but toothbrush is probably cheaper. And if your My-Me, your like mini-me gets damaged whatsoever, even if it's just like a little break that you think you can fix, don't fix it. Ooh. Make sure you go over to My-Me Global right... My goodness! Make sure you go over to My-Me Global right away so that they can fix it for you, because they have a very particular way of, you know, the process that they do. They just want to make sure that it still looks good, and they'll take care of all that for you. Or you can just get a total reprint if it's broken beyond repair. Right, that is everything you need to know about My-Me Global and their mini-me figurines. Highly recommend going to the one in Youngstown, Ohio. I've said that so many times. Huge thanks to My-Me Global for sponsoring this video and also sending me their figurine, because this is just like the coolest thing ever. And even if I wasn't sponsored by them, I would still be talking about this because this is really cool, and more cosplayers should be doing this, if I'm being honest. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on that notification bell for more videos. I plan on just posting whatever I want, honestly. I am testing the waters with this. I hope everyone that is watching this has a blessed day or night, and I will see y'all later. God bless.